Right, welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to be restoring the headlights on the Subaru. So here is the before, okay, and now, hopefully, here is the after. Perfect. So I've gone and removed the headlights from the Subaru. Really disgusting, as you can see. The top half is actually all right, and it's mainly only okay because it had some wrap on it, because they were trying to go for that, like the previous owner wanted to go for a more aggressive look. Now, this is how to restore your headlights on the cheap, and it really is cheap. This is a headlight restoration kit, which comes with everything that you need, and it's only £10. So as you could see from the before and after, that's how good it is. It is actually quite a good product. Also, excuse the noise, we're in my sunroom, hence the dead tomato plant. We're going to be in here because it's going to be a bit noisy, and I don't want to scare my dog. So basically, you've got to remove the headlights. You can do it with them on, and you can mask it up, and it even comes with masking tape. Now, I'll leave a link to this particular one down below in the description box, but I just thought it'd be easier to take them off because we've got such bad weather, and part of this, the final process means they have to stay dry for 24 hours, and because we've got such bad weather, I don't want to risk it. I'd rather just take them off, leave them in the room, in this sunroom thing, conservatory, and then come back to them, and then they'd be crisp and perfect. So this has everything you need. It starts with sanding process, then a polishing process, then a sealing process. So I'm going to mask up what I need to mask up, and then we're just going to get straight into it. I am using a drill for all of this. Now, you don't have to use a drill, but it will make it easier. And the reason why this one was so good was it comes with a drill bit, and then everything fits onto the drill bit. So let's get into it. Let's show you how it's done, and just, yeah, go from there. So first things first, we've got the Velcro sander, and then this just screws into there, which obviously attaches to the drill bit. Now with sanding, you always go coarse to fine, coarse to fine. So in here, there should be enough to do 2 headlights. That's what it says anyway. So basically there's 2 pads of each. So we'll start with the coarse one, which is 800 grit. So you literally just slap it on because it's Velcro, and then start sanding it down. It has to be wet sanded, so what I've done is I've got a spray. This isn't Wonder Wheels, this is just a spray with some detergent in it, just to spray it down between sanding, all right? Now, as you can see, you've got all this yellow mess coming off of it. So that's good, that's what we want. I'm going to increase the speed, do a time lapse, and just show you basically every single step of the way. But this is good, this is what we want. This is just, well, it's top coat basically. So let's keep going, time lapse, and then we'll get to the buffing and kind of polishing stage. So this is actually what we want. We want it to be very, very hazy. Now I'm going to change the pad over and start to change, well, you'll start to see it change, but you want it to be really, really hazy. So change the pad over, go into a more finer grit, and just show you the process from there. Now what you're looking for with this, yes, it might be super, super hazy, but you want to run your hand over it and feel if there is any of the crap left over, because you'll be able to feel it, it'll all be there. There's still some up here, so I'm going to have to pass it over again. This is like some of the glue which was left over from the wrap that someone put on it, but for the most part it's pretty good. The rest of it's fine, like it's smooth like glass. Yes, it's hazy, but that's what the polishing changes. So just going to run another one over here, and then should finish it up from there actually. Cool, so that's perfect now. So we're going to wipe it down, attach the polish pad to this, and then go from there. Also, I will say, definitely easy if you left it on the car. I don't doubt that at all, because obviously I am having to hold this. But I would just say that it had to be done off the car because of the sealant which goes on it. So yeah, that's kind of why. That is why I went the hard route, unfortunately. Now this kit comes with a polish paste. This is just like a compound. It's an abrasive substance, basically. So I'm just going to do this, and if we can actually open it, yeah. Okay, this is quite liquidy. Shouldn't be this liquidy. Why is it this liquidy? This is super annoying. Huh. It's almost like a clay-like substance, this. When you do polishing, just like you would a car, you want to just check it over and make sure there's some still on here. So let's do this. Okay, so that's like 2 passes over it with medium pressure. Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't expect it to be as good as it is. This is mad. Whoa, hey. It could probably do with one more pass, in fairness. But what a difference. Oh, wow. I mean, you can see it. You can see the difference right there. So I could probably do with a little bit more, but it's pretty damn good. So I'll turn this off now, catch up with you when I've done one more pass and show you the difference. So what I've done, you can see there's still some slight haze here, which I can't actually seem to get rid of. I have changed from this polishing compound which they provided to this, and this is what has actually made this come up as nice as it is. It is still 10 times better than that. That's all hazy, it's yellowy, it's nasty, whereas that's at least clear. There's no yellowing on it. This little bit of haze is a bit annoying, and I had to change. This was all done by hand because battery on the drill ran out, so good times. But what I'm going to do, I am going to charge the drill, do exactly the same process on here, but I'll probably use that instead with the drill, and then I'll come back once I have them both sealed and ready to show you the absolute finished product. But I would recommend this. This is actually a scratch remover compound from Maguire's. It's the same as a polisher, basically. It just helps bring up paint, which definitely does work on these as well. So I'll catch you in a bit once I've done all of this, and hopefully that will look like glass. Right, there you go. So this is all done now. This is as good as I could get it, which I still don't think it's great. Like, I'd prefer it to be a little bit more clear, but it's not bad. You're supposed to chuck this UV protector on it, which is what's on it now. This one's had it on longer, and you can see it seems to be much more glossy, much clearer, kind of like glass. Whereas this one's still got a little bit of haze, a little bit of fur on it. Fur, you know what I mean, like haze anyway. Whereas this one should end up looking like that. But to be honest, like I said, we've got the before and after. I think this is pretty good. Very inexpensive. Don't pay anyone to do this. Do it yourself. I would genuinely recommend, because I've made a huge mess, I would recommend, if you can, do it on the car. Because holding these and doing it is just a nightmare. So there you go. Very inexpensive. Very cheap. A good outcome, to be honest. I'll see how long this lasts, and I'll probably do a recap review of it. Because I do actually have some clear lacquer, which I was tempted to spray on. It's lacquer, it's just clear paint. I was very tempted to spray it on it because I know that will potentially last longer. But I will do a recap review of this and kind of tell you how it holds up. So there you have it. That is how to restore your headlights for super cheap. Like I said, very inexpensive. It's taken me, I don't know, a couple of hours to do. I did use that other compound, that Compound X thing from Meguiar's. I would recommend having a few compounds on hand because the one that they provided in the kit isn't that amazing. It might be for some people's headlights, but this is a 17-year-old car. I would imagine they've never been done. They don't look like they've ever been done. So 17 years worth of grime. Probably good to get another compound on hand if you can. But there you go, there you have it. Hope you enjoyed this special how-to video. If you do want to see more WRX vlogs, then please do hit subscribe. I post them every single Wednesday around 6 to 7 p.m. GMT. So hit subscribe for more of them. But anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, I've been Mr. H. Take care.